Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla's Elon Musk explains why too much electric vehicle range does not make sense. You can now provide feedback on your latest Tesla service visit through the mobile app. Elon Musk says extraordinary times call for US need to increase oil and gas production. And Giga Berlin produces first Tesla Model Y long-range vehicles. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. Elon Musk commented recently that Tesla could have had a Model S that was capable of 600 miles of range on a single charge. However, Tesla decided not to pursue what would be an industry-leading metric because it would impact handling, efficiency, and overall performance negatively. We could have made a 600-mile Model S 12 months ago, but that would have made the product worse IMO, as 99.9% of time, you'd be carrying unneeded battery mass, which makes acceleration, handling and efficiency worse, Musk said in a reply to Mars blog, who stated Lucid may have been the first to deliver a 500-mile EV, but Tesla would be the first to produce it. Even our 400-plus mile range car is more than almost anyone will use, the Tesla CEO added. The battle of alleviating range anxiety amongst new electric vehicle owners is something that will eventually subside altogether. However, there are entirely too many people who still bring up concerns of where they will be able to charge their cars, arguing that gas stations are on every corner, but EV chargers are not. While this is true, EV chargers are more available than many may think. Even still, the concerns of how much range is enough still circulate through the community of prospective EV buyers. Everything will require sacrifice. And while most passenger gas cars can travel around 400 miles on a full tank of gas, ABC News says the average American only travels 16 miles per day for work. US Census data suggests Americans spend around 27.6 minutes driving to work one way. Hundreds of miles of range are not completely necessary. As Musk also said, more range usually means more batteries, which adds to mass and takes away from the fun driving experience that EVs have been commended for. The Tesla Model S has 375 miles of range and at one time had over 400 miles of range. The Model S Long Range Plus had 402 miles of range, and one of the primary reasons was significant mass reduction. Interestingly, Tesla has several vehicles on the way that feature range estimations of over 400 miles. The Cybertruck's tri-motor powertrain, which may take a backseat to the rumored quad-motor variant, had a 500-plus mile range rating when Tesla still had the configurator for the vehicle available. With the new 4680 battery, Tesla's vehicles will likely be able to reach the 400-mile threshold without sacrificing too much of the performance or efficiency that Musk spoke of. The next-gen Roadster, which has sat on Tesla's back burner for several years, also has an incredible range estimation of 600-plus miles. The Roadster may be a special exception to the range rule, but with the astronomical expectations for the vehicle, including the ability to hover, excessive battery weight may take away from the Roadster's 1.1-second acceleration from 0 to 60 and its handling due to its small, sporty frame. Moving to the next update, you can now provide feedback on your latest Tesla service visit through the mobile app. It is no secret that Tesla has had trouble scaling their service offerings to keep up with the level of new vehicles that have been hitting the roads in recent years. In an effort to listen to customers and make improvements, Tesla now allows you to provide direct feedback through the mobile app. According to screenshots of the recently added feature, you can provide up to a 5-star rating after the completion of your service visit. Tesla also asks if all of your problems have been corrected and provides a free-form text box where you can provide any additional comments. Tesla has previously asked for feedback after service visits by emailing customers a questionnaire, a method which likely results in lower response rates than providing quick feedback directly through the app. This new avenue will hopefully provide Tesla with even more information to make changes to improve the service experience. Moving to the next update, Elon Musk says, extraordinary times call for US need to increase oil and gas production. Elon Musk said, the United States needs to increase oil and gas output immediately to decrease dependence on Russian supply. Despite the negative effect the move would have on Tesla, Musk says, sustainable energy cannot react instantaneously to make up for Russian oil and gas exports. Since the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, many industries have either halted or suspended operations that would benefit Vladimir Putin and his country's economy. However, President Biden and the White House have received criticism for not focusing on American energy output as a response to the invasion. A report from Fox News says that the United States is buying 650,000 barrels of oil per day from Russia, effectively funding Russia and Putin as the conflict in Ukraine continues. The United States Energy Information Administration says Russia is the third largest producer of oil globally, trailing only the US and China. Russia has 11% of the global market share, the agency said. As a result of the US continuing to be dependent on Russian oil, Tesla CEO Elon Musk says domestic oil and gas production must be increased. Extraordinary times demand extraordinary measures, Musk said. Despite the negative effect the increase would have on Tesla, Musk's automotive and energy company, the CEO was realistic about short-term needs for the United States. Obviously this would negatively affect Tesla, but sustainable energy solutions cannot react instantaneously to make up for Russian oil and gas exports. Musk's tweet garnered massive amounts of attention, including a response from Lauren Boebert, a Republican congresswoman, who suggested the US strategy to continue buying oil from Russia has effectively funded the war. Musk has continuously spoken out in support of Ukraine. Earlier this week, Musk sent SpaceX Starlink internet satellites to Ukraine, a delivery confirmed by Vice Prime Minister Mikhailo Fedorov. Moving to the last update, Giga Berlin produces first Tesla Model Y long-range vehicles. It has been a big week for Tesla in Germany. After a long wait, Giga Berlin was awarded environmental approval recently. Now, Drive Tesla has learned the factory has reached another significant milestone and produced its first Model Y long-range test vehicles this week. Until now, Giga Berlin has only produced a Model Y performance variant, having received approval to build up to 2,000 test cars ahead of the official start of production. As of last month, crews at the factory have already produced over 1,000 performance SUVs. Now they can add 4 long-range SUVs to their list of accomplishments. Images shared with Drive Tesla show the 4 vehicles have VINs ending in 1650, 1665, 1666, and 1694. As we reported earlier this week, all of the vehicles were built without radar, unlike the current performance builds at Giga Berlin, which have it included. Additionally, since these are long-range variants, they were produced with no spoiler and both 19-inch Gemini and 20-inch induction wheels. The test production run was meant to identify if any changes to the production lines are needed to accommodate both the long-range and performance variants. According to our source, the test went very smoothly and there were no major hiccups along the way. After months of delays, Tesla can see the light at the end of the tunnel and official production could begin very soon. On Friday, the state of Brandenburg announced that the factory has officially received its final environmental approval. However, Tesla still has to meet over 400 other conditions and requirements related to things like groundwater protection, species protection measures, and more before cars can start rolling off the production line. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.